Coming up on 4029, our Get Ready Weather Storm Tracker is on the road as crews are still dealing with the aftermath from this weekend's storms. We'll talk about their efforts to clear the roads in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Plus, a burst pipe shuts down the Springdale Senior Center.
It was a lot of water everywhere.
When the facility could reopen its doors.
And as we take a live look outside, temperatures are improving, finally above freezing after a frigid last few days. That doesn't look to have helped road conditions very much on I-540 near Kelly Highway. But Darby, let's talk about what's happening right now.
Well, certainly improvement, but yeah, it's going to take a while, no doubt about that. We did get above freezing, and we've got 2 more days where we get above freezing before we get another Arctic blast coming in. We'll talk more about all of it coming up.
Live, local, late breaking. This is 4029 News at 4.
This breaking news, one person is in critical condition after a shooting involving Border Patrol near the U.S.-Mexico border in Arizona. The Pima County Sheriff's Department says it's working with FBI and Customs and Border Protection. Now, according to the Associated Press, the FBI and Customs and Border Protection both did not immediately respond to phone calls or emails asking for details. We'll continue to update you on that story. For the latest, of course, check our website and stay with us here on 4029 News at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, and for now, though, let's take a quick look at today's other top headlines. The Trump administration is reshuffling the leadership of its immigration enforcement. The commander of Border Patrol is expected to leave Minneapolis today. The president's now facing growing scrutiny within his own party over ICE tactics. And federal investigators offered new details today about what exactly contributed to that deadly D.C. midair tragedy.
The NTSB chair says it's been one of the most complex investigations in their agency's history. A final report, though, is expected in 2 weeks.
And people across our area recovering from this weekend's winter storm. Road crews were out and about today working to clear roads of any lingering sleet and snow. So with that, let's get a live look outside, see how the roads are shaping up. So we are looking to be above freezing temperatures for the next few days. Don't let that fool you, though. Impact weather is still in the forecast. Let's get to Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee with a look at your Get Ready forecast.
Darby, it'll be another refreeze tonight. Some of us could see freezing fog tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a possible concern for.
And we are taking a live look outside. You can see roads here in Fayetteville, all lanes pretty clear. So Washington County emergency officials have been responding to the winter weather threat since before the system even arrived.
And now that it's gone, Phil Reed shares how local crews are still trying to get out to clear those roads.
We'll take
a live look outside. Road conditions have been improving across much of our region, and we know crews have been out. They have been working diligently over the past few days. They are trying to clear that ice, sleet, and snow. Of course, some places are more difficult than others.
Yeah, you can see that on-ramp there, still kind of covered in that snow. So let's get to 4029's Chip Scarborough live in our storm tracker this afternoon. And Chip, how are the current driving conditions? Great live look there, Chip, just showing how much roads and neighborhoods are still covered. And you know, we are tracking closures across our area. As for now, we know that Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Springdale, and Rogers students will not have classes tomorrow.
You'll have the latest information scrolling at the bottom of your screen and on 4029tv.com. And if you're watching us on the news app, there's a full list of closures on our website.
And turning to this, hospitals in Arkansas say that winter weather can create dangers even after people make it safely back home.
We have 4029's Brandon Evans in the studio with this story. Brandon. And we'll get to this, a live look from our nation's capital. The commander of Border Patrol is expected to leave Minneapolis today. The Trump administration is reshuffling leadership of its immigration enforcement. And according to the New York Times, President Trump met with Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem and her top aide for nearly 2 hours last night. They reportedly discussed the fallout over the death of Alex Preddy. It comes as the president is facing growing scrutiny within his own party over these ICE tactics.
And we'll get to ABC's Armando Garcia in Minneapolis with the latest. Well, people in several states are dealing with the impacts of this weekend's winter storm.
It is a historic ice storm. We do not have these kinds of weather events all the time.
Next on 4029, the aftermath after this massive system dumped snow and ice, as you see here, across the country. Plus, a new warning about artificial intelligence.
In lab environments, sometimes the models will develop the intent to blackmail, the intent to deceive.
One expert says humanity is about to face an extremely tough test.
And we are taking a live look outside. Temperatures improving over the next few days. See how high those temperatures climb in our 7-day forecast. But before we go, let's get a look ahead to tomorrow.
4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee has your forecast for the early morning.
Hi. Several states are dealing with the aftermath of the massive winter storm that dumped snow and ice across much of the country. At its peak, the storm knocked out power for more than 1 million electric customers amid bone-chilling cold. And crews are still working to restore power in some places.
Ivan Rodriguez reports from Nashville, one of the areas dealing with a high number of power outages. Let's take a live look outside. We were finally above freezing today, but the temperatures will drop again overnight. We have several impact days in the forecast. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee standing by.
And Darby, we could see a light wintry mix come later this week.
Yeah, it's a
Right, sounds good. Thank you, Darby. And stay with us. We do have more news and weather coming up here on 4029. So next, people in Springdale may need to find a new meeting place this week. We'll take you to the city's new senior center where water rushed from the ceiling following a weekend pipe burst. And crews across our area have been working to clear roads. Here's a live look from our 4029 Get Ready Storm Tracker. You can see neighborhood roads still filled with slush. We'll show you those current conditions across northwest Arkansas in our next half hour.